Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Haas, and I'm here today to talk about the student loan debt bubble and why it's such a prominent issue in the US today and really needs a solution sooner rather than later. So first off, I would like to give a broad overview of why it's such a prominent issue and needs a solution, and then I will get into my plan in order to lower this debt. So, why is it such a prominent issue? The first two statistics I would like to give is the total amount of debt that we're in due to student loan debt. Now, this total is 1.5 trillion in the US as of today, and it is 1/3 of total US debt. So with those two statistics right there, you can kind of see how prominent of an issue this really is. But why are we in so much debt, and why do we have so many loans being taken out and not being paid? This is largely due to the tuition prices. Our tuition prices have tripled over the last 65 years, making them overly expensive. The next country with large debt crisis due to loans like this would be England, and our bachelor prices are about double of theirs. So with this in mind, you can see how so many loans are being taken out, but why are they not being paid? This is due to the amount of education that are given to students about the outcome of salary when they apply for these degrees and achieve them and get jobs after college. They are basically having an amount of salary in mind before college and then making a lot less after college. This is largely due to being uneducated once entering college and whatnot. So due to these reasons, we have a lot of loans being taken out and students graduating and not making enough to pay them off. Due to this, we are having lots of loans being unpaid and debt accumulating year after year after year. So now that I've given a broad overview of why the debt is so bad and why loans are not being paid, I would like to get into a plan in order to start lowering this debt. So my first issue I would like to solve would be tuition prices, as I discussed before, being a large issue of why our debt is so bad. Since our tuition prices are so high, middle class citizens have to take out loans as well as lower class citizens. The loan system started as an opportunity-based system in order to give lower class citizens opportunity to still go to college. But since tuition prices have rose so much, middle class citizens now have to take out loans in order to attend as well. So now that we have two classes taking out loans, we have too many loans being taken out, and neither class can really pay them off after college. So with lowering tuition prices, the middle class citizens no longer have to take out loans, and we only have to focus on a small group of people taking out loans now, which would solve a lot of issue with the debt. Next, I would like to enact the Loan Act, which has been discussed over the years but never actually put into full effort. Now, this would allow for the elimination of interest rates on loans taken out for schooling, and this would overall make a set debt amount, which is a lot less intimidating than a rising amount year after year for students. And this makes it a lot easier for students to pay, and it allows them to pay year after year without an increasing amount. Now, lastly, I would like to enact Trump's 12.5% plan. It was discussed during his presidency where a student would have to pay 12.5 of their overall salary for 15 years towards their student loans, and then after that, the rest would be forgiven completely. I think this overall gives a good plan for students and allows them to have a set plan for the 15 years of payments that doesn't affect their living. Whereas their loan amounts at the moment, they can't really afford to pay them and live their life and pay rents and lively dues and whatnot. So with this plan in place, 12.5% of their salary is not undoable, and for the 15 years they would pay it, and then after that it would be forgiven, which would make for a lot less stressful of a loan plan than we have right now. So, now that I've discussed the problem of the loan debt and then a plan in order to lower it significantly, what are some of the benefits of what I've just discussed? That is what I'll be discussing right now. So, some of the benefits would be, first of the economy. Due to people having a lot less debt for them to be paying month after month, year after year, they would have a lot more money for financial purchases to give back to the economy. Since we are forgiving loans as well after the 15 years, that may increase inflation, but they will have more money to put forth for bigger purchases, such as down payments for house, car payments, and whatnot, which will, in order, give back to the economy more than the forgiveness of the loans. Now, other than the economy, such as what I just talked about, we are giving more opportunity to other individuals for the lower class citizens. At the moment, even with loans, a lot of the lower class citizens cannot attend college because it's too expensive and they won't be able to pay off their loans. So they are settling for blue collar jobs. But with these plans, we give more opportunity to those citizens in order to get education and give back to society even more with higher educated society and those people moving forward in the society, giving more back to the economy, as I just discussed as well. Now, obviously the main purpose of this plan will be to lower debt fully and completely. So with everything that I discussed, overall the debt will be lowered due to less loans being taken out, more availability to pay off the loans that are being taken out, and the forgiveness of some loans. So overall, the debt will be decreasing due to less loans being taken out, and then them being more able to be paid off rather than these large loans having to be taken out for these large tuition prices and whatnot. So, thank you for sticking with me through this speech, and I hope that we can move forward on this crisis together. Thank you.